costume points you get, and you can use that to go and upgrade your costume. There's just like ninja costumes, pirate costumes. I think you have to buy the pirate pack though. I have done that. If I come out of this, I'll show you some of the little bits you can get. Like in the loadouts, there's like you get your ready weapon, your backup weapon, your support item, and your gadget. Your gadgets is your glider rig, which is your wings, which you can use to dive bomb people. Grapple gun is pretty obvious. You can use that as a weapon as well. I've gotten a couple of kills out of shooting people with it. Roller skates, you speed up and you can go over the jumps that are on in the game. That's quite fun. Springing boots, as I said, you charge up and spring onto people. Inflatable insoles, they're the ones I don't really see any real point in. I just don't see the point in them. Targeting goggles, I've known people that do use them, but I like more offensive stuff than like, I don't like in these sort of games. They call it team deathmatch, but you'll be lucky to find a team, like, you know, teamwork anywhere on these sort of servers. So I don't see the point in helping out people. It's just me though. Smoke bombs that make you go invisible. The jetpack, that's not too bad. You can shoot while using that, whereas the glider rig you can't shoot during flight. But it's so slow. You're sitting duck while you're in the air. I've had so many kills of people using it, and you don't see it used much anymore. Yeah, your support items. It's like you get like pipe bombs. You know, usual impact grenade, like they're basically the same thing, but that is a timed fuse and that is, you know, explosion on impact. Boomerang, you can fire at people and it makes them basically disorientates them. They can't fire as straight. A bit like flashbangs in Modern Warfare 3, essentially. Does the same sort of crap. Hatchet is like a throwing knife. It's a one-shot kill if you hit them. Shuriken is a bit like the hatchet, but you don't like it locks onto people and you've got 3 of them, but you haven't got the damage that you get with the hatchet. It's like it takes a few, you know, it's only like 30 points of a life, and considering like the big burly blokes, especially with the body armor, have like 300 points of life, they really do nothing. Bear traps, they're quite fun. You can lay them on trampolines and the air vents and catch people that way. Trap in the box is basically like a proximity mine. Body armor, energy drink is pretty useless. Care package is useless. Motion sensor, I see more and more people using it. Personally, I don't see the point in like any of them sort of like mini radar things. I've never seen the point in them. Airspace denier, lay them on the vents, and that is an easy way to get some points. Like even just kill assists you can get with that. Conch shell is like basically like it will stun anyone in your vicinity, which is I've used that to quite good effect sometimes. Toxic gas is, I don't even know why I got that, it's pointless. Yeah, the weapons, there's like you've basically got weapons, rifles, submachine guns, heavy weapons, sniper weapons, you know, shotguns, launchers, and miscellaneous stuff. The rifles, you've got the Dawn Patrol, which is what you've seen me using. The Partisan, which is, I think it's a burst, yeah, 3-round burst fire. That is, I've always find burst fire really aggravating, but it's got really good damage rate. Huntsman is pretty good, but it's single shot, and I could blow hot and cold with them. Submachine guns, you've got the little Gatekeeper, which isn't too bad, and the Desperado, which I've never used. The Gatekeeper's alright, it's best for close range stuff, obviously. You know, you're not going to be sniping people with it. Heavy weapons, there are some really fun weapons in it. This one, the Shredder, fires ball bearings, and it is, in my opinion, amazing as a heavy weapon. Jackhammer is so inaccurate, you can't shoot from distance, whereas the Shredder, I can, you know, as far as you can see across a map, sometimes I've been getting headshots with that. The deep freezer gun, I forgot to go on. I don't have it, but people using it are probably the most aggravating players in the game. They'll shoot you with it, you just can't move it, and before you know it, someone will shatter you and kill you. Yeah, the sniper rifles, you got like the sort of the old bolt actions. I think that's the sort of bolt action is really like slow to reload. You got that one which is a bit quicker on reloading, but you're sacrificing the damage you get with things like the Buccaneer, where like you can see the damage difference. And the Bear Stalker, that is good fun, but again the rate of fire is too low really. Shotguns, that's got high, again, good damage, low rate of fire. Opposite, like it's vice versa. You know, you sacrificing speed for, you know, there's whatever your preference is really. Launchers you got, that will fire bottle rockets, but you can get it's basically like pop bottles, but you can modify it so that it fires little like Coke can sized ones and fires 3 of them rather than 1, so it's more of a rapid fire. But you don't kill anyone with the Coke can on. You might as well just keep it and fire the huge things. Bombardier, that is quite fun. I don't know why I don't have it. I always mean to unlock it, but forget about it. You fire little canisters of nitro. That is really, I like that one. But a boarding party, you fire parrots at people. It's like a heat-seeking parrot launcher, which will do the same thing. It basically stuns people. I think it blocks their vision. I think that if I remember rightly, when you're shot with it, the parrot blocks your vision. But and Misk, you've got the motivator, which heals people. Don't use it. The Kingmaker, the pistol, usual pistol. It always seems quite good actually. People get very quick kills with that. It's one thing that when I get my next unlock, I might consider getting that one. Falcon Blade, it's, you can't believe the amount of fun you can have with that. It's just awesome. And Witch Doctor is it basically fires a ricocheting bolt of electricity that will zap most people in its wake and stun them, and you can clear rooms with it. It's quite fun. When you fire it into a small room and it just ricochets around in there for a while, you can clear the room just with like 1 or 2 shots. It's good fun. That's pretty much all I can say. You can mod them, like as I said, you can modify all the weapons and put paint jobs on them, but I haven't really unlocked many of them yet. You can, I don't know whether there's really that much point in talking about these, because you know there's something you'll look at if you get the game, which I would say is definitely worth it. You can change your body type, like tough, like it's again the sacrifice of how much damage you can absorb and speed. Like the speedy one is you can't hit them like at distance. Like they're hard to hit with a sniper rifle, and as soon as they're moving about, you just can't hit them. They make good snipers, but in close range like CQB, there's not much you're going to be doing with them. Whereas you can go with the Mighty, which is slow, but you know, like the health and like that is another thing. The melee, like knifing people, running around knifing people, I wouldn't recommend it with Speedy. I have seen a lot of people running around. They don't do it as much now. Used to get them running around on rollerblades with the nimble body type and a sword, and you just can't hit them. Like they just run around. They're so quick. And before you know it, you're dead. You just can't battle them, really. Oh, and you can change your voices. There's
you can never escape
Ninja, which is what I usually use. Pirate.
All hands on deck. Let's scupper those swabs.
Steampunk.
Let's crack some heads, yeah? Oh, you can never.
Heroic.
You're no
Delusional.
match for that.
Deadpan.
Time to go.
Oh, and you can adjust the pitch, but yeah. That's again something you're not really gonna. I'm not gonna worry about showing off too much. You know, buy the game. It's definitely worth it. You get, I think you can keep getting custom slots. I think you unlock more and more. I think you might start out with 2 or 3 and you get more, but I don't know. But yeah, I think that's about all I can really say about it. With without, yeah, you just buy the game. It's good. It is really good. Good fun. Anyway, that's my first video, and I'll sort something else out soon.